So this should be exciting. Alright, and of course, the first puzzle of the game is the copy protection. Using your magnifying glass in the back of the box enclosed, in the back of the map enclosed in your Colonel's Bequest box, please identify the following fingerprint. Alright, so I actually have my guide for this handy. You know what, why don't I just throw that up on here so that you know exactly what I'm dealing with. So go window capture, create new, and I just want to show you these fingerprints. These fingerprints are key to solving this riddle here. So we see the shape of that, and we want to match it with one of these. So, nope, nope, nope. I don't think it's Wilbur C. Fields. There's a little bit more of a dip on the top part of that. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Ah. Actually, I think it might be Dr. Wilbur C. Fields. You are correct, What Wizard. I believe it is Dr. Wilbur C. Fields. Dr. Fields. The curtain is about to go up. Please be seated. Alright, I think I can get rid of this copy protection thing. Have you previously attended a performance of the Colonel's Bequest? No. There appears to be a letter written by a man named Will. And Mr. Will is going to be signing this letter. Oh no. What Wizard says, well, sorry, I can't stick around, but good luck with this spooky ghost story. Well, it's not exactly a ghost story, but thank you for your well wishes. Updating the name of my stream. Ghost Killer Delta asks, what are you playing? I am playing Laura Bow, the Colonel's Bequest. I was playing Spelunky just a moment ago, but unfortunately I died. So sorry about that. I am now transitioning into a really strange 80s adventure game, so hopefully that is as much to your liking as Spelunky. I understand they do seem rather disparate. Okay, so... Welcome to the stream, by the way. I don't know if this game is even on. Oh, here we go. Alright. Hey, Laura, want to come with me this weekend to my Uncle Henry's estate? He's having a family reunion of some sort. You can keep me company. I don't know. I have studying to do. Oh, come on. It'll be a screen. It's such a creepy old place, you might find it interesting. Okay, count me in. Two nights later. So here they are, rowing down this bayou in what I can only assume is a Georgian estate of some kind. Probably a former plantation. Well, we're here, Laura. It's pretty fascinating that they apparently could only get to this manor via a well, what do you think? It looks interesting, all right. Wait till you meet the family. Yes? Jeeves, don't you remember me? I'm Lillian. Everyone else has already arrived. They're just sitting down for dinner. Please come in and join them. During dinner, I'm glad you're all here. I'm sure you're wondering why I sent you. As you know, I'm a very wealthy man, and I invest my money wisely, and I put away almost every dime. However, my engineer and I decided to bequeath my millions each of you sitting at the table. Except, of course, Lillian's friend Laura. Anyway, as I have said, you're all inheriting my money, and you will inherit equally when I go. If any of you should die before I do, then your share will be distributed equally to the surviving parties. I'm tired, Fifi. Help me back to my room. Good night, all. Can you believe that? The old goat. I'm surprised he didn't try to take it with him. He's such an old skinflint. I don't think you deserve any money. Speak for yourself. How much do you think he's got? Well, I know what I'm going to do with my share. Your share? I bet the old codger outlives you. I wonder how sick he is. Do you think he's gonna go soon? I've had enough of this. Laura and I will retire to our room now. It is 7 o'clock. In case that wasn't clear enough for you. This is the guest room you share with Lillian. Though a bit tired looking, it seems comfortable enough. Laura, dear, please excuse me. I'm going to go freshen up in the bathroom. Why don't you explore the estate a bit? Well, all right. Something doesn't feel right. Everybody is acting so strange, even Lillian. What would Daddy do in a situation like this? Honey, if things don't feel right, they probably aren't. Observe the situation closely, yet be unobtrusive. Explore your surroundings quietly and carefully. Try to question the others without raising suspicion. Notice small details, take a lot of notes, and, above all, be careful. Remember, Laura, who you are. You are my daughter. Since you never go anywhere without your trusty notebook and pencil, you go to your suitcase, open it, and remove those 2 items. Yes, your father is right. Observing the situation and taking notes would be a good idea. All right. So observe the situation and take notes. I think I can deal with that. So the the movement animation on Laura's sprite is very interesting. She does this kind of like dainty hand waggle thing as she walks, and if you go down, she seems to always move in a. So if you go down, she seems to always go in a sort of down east direction, and if you go up, she seems to always go in an up west direction, which is pretty fascinating. Ah, it looks as if this might have been a nursery at one time. Now it's been converted into a makeshift guest room with Ethel as its current guest. Why, it's too bad that you need to go through my bedroom in order to get to yours. That's a little inconvenient for you there. All right, so Ethel, what's up with you, gal? What's going on with the big E? Talk, Ethel. Where is Lillian, Laura? I'd like to speak with her. She went to freshen up in the bathroom. She'll be right back. Look, Ethel. Ethel is a stylishly dressed, overly made-up older woman. Many years of hard drinking have taken their toll on her, as her face is puffy and red, and her skin has wrinkled prematurely. She always seems to have a drink in her hand. You have never met her before, but Ethel is your friend Lillian's mother. All right. Who all is other characters in this game can I ask Ethel about? I have them written down somewhere. This is all information you're supposed to have in the manual, but all right. So, oh yeah, okay. So yeah, I think actually the best place to find names of people is in that document that I was looking at earlier to get past the copy protection. So I'm gonna drag that out again. So I'm just gonna ask her about everyone because that's what you do in this mystery game. Ask about Celie. Celie's been around forever. Her parents were slaves on this very plantation. She's got some strange practices, though. Right. All right. So how about ask about Rudolph Dijon? Please don't be so formal. Just use first names. All right. Ask. It's fascinating that that Celie, the black woman who is the, I guess, caretaker of the house, whose parents were slaves on this plantation, is the only one who doesn't have a last name assigned to her. That's kind of unfortunate. All right, so ask about Rudy. My nephew tries to pass himself off as a gentleman, but he's nothing but a worthless gambler, womanizer. Oh my, really? Um, ask about Lily. Lillian and I have our ups and downs over the years, like any mother and daughter. Oh, I guess you're Lillian's mom then. Ask about Gloria. My niece acts like she's a famous actress. Why, she's nothing but a casting coach cookie. All right. How about Gertie? Ask about Gertrude. All I'll say is Gertie and I don't see eye to eye. So yeah, that is her nickname. Why didn't you accept that? Ask about Henry. Henry's always been a penny pinching miser, and he hates people. That's why he lives way out here. Ask about. Okay, I guess to be fair, Jeeves and Fifi do not have last names either. So I guess everyone who is a housekeeper does not have a last name. It's not just a race-based thing, like I was accusing this game of previously. So sorry, Sierra. Ask about Jeeves. Sometimes I wonder about that man, what he's really up to. Ask about Fifi. That girl had better watch her step around here. Ask about Laura. What difference does it make? Ask about Clarence. Honestly, I don't know why Henry insists on keeping him. He's not to be trusted. Ask about Wilbur. I don't know Dr. Feels well, but I don't like him. Doesn't seem like he liked many people. Ask about Jeeves. I don't have anything else to say about that. Ask about I can't even read that name. Is that Gertrude? I've already asked about Gertrude. Okay, ask about Ethel. I'm not discussing myself with you. I guess she's Ethel. All right, I feel dumb. Oh wait, am I just okay? I've already gone through all of the people. So yeah, I think I can probably move on. I don't want to really rummage through all her things while she's still here. Still here. All right, so let's head on out. See what more snooping we can get up to in this here snooping stealth game. This is the back upstairs hallway of the mansion. All right. Well, leave no stone unturned in this mansion. A modern bathroom has been installed in the old house. Hi, Laura. I'm feeling better now. That ride through the bayou had me plumb frazzled. If you need to freshen up, too, I'll be done in just a bit. All right. Well, Lillian, I am going to look at you while you apply your makeup in this mirror. Your friend Lillian Prune is a rebellious flapper. Like you, they're really taking out their 1920s vocabulary there. She's a rebellious flapper. Like you, she is 20 years old, but unlike you, she has been known to hang out in speakeasies, smoke, and run around with several young men. She is assertive and outgoing to the point of obnoxiousness, but underneath it all, you believe her to be a lonely, insecure girl. All. Well, I guess it's not possible that she could just be a fiery, independent spirit. She has to be lonely and insecure deep down. She just needs someone to put her in her place, right? All right. So I'll look at look Lillian. Friend is freshening up the bathroom. Okay. Um, so smell perfume. Sniff, sniff. Ha ha ha. All right. Um, all right. So Lillian is headed out of the bathroom, which leaves me here. All right. Well, with Lillian gone, I don't have much else to do here. Look, this is the back upstairs hallway of the mansion. How about this thing? Look, cabinet. The two old armories rest against the side walls. Okay, so I seem to remember that there is a secret passage here. You pull on the armory. Surprise, you find the whole armory opens to reveal a secret door. Cool. Alright, so I have revealed a secret door. You have found a small hidden room in the house. So can I close armory? You close the armory behind you. Walk to it to open it. Okay. Just making sure. Alright. So, so what's back here? Look. You have found a small hidden room in the house. Okay, look, painting? What picture? You don't see any pictures. Look, hole. Okay, so there's a hole here. Alright, it is 7:15. Time just keeps marching on, friends. Press the S key to skip this scene. Oh, mon ami, I find it difficult to refuse you. I am so attracted to you. Why wouldn't you be attracted to that old man? Well, I was quite a blade in my younger days. Ooh la la, I can tell, Henry. I can tell. Ah, Fifi, my dear, I do appreciate you, but you better leave now before we're noticed. If you say so, Henry. Au revoir, mon chéri. All right. So, I'll save my game. 7:15. And so, Henry, about all that stuff I just saw. The elegant room must be the Colonel's. You notice that there is an elevator here. I don't know what it says about me, but whenever I hear the Colonel's, I'm just going to think of Colonel Sanders. Which, what's an interesting spin on this game. Okay, so look, Henry. The old colonel seems uncharacteristically in an agitated state. His eyes dart around the room, and he fidgets in his wheelchair. Frowning, he watches you suspiciously. I'm glad that you're totally cool with me just like wandering into your bedroom, though. That's nice of you. Look at you again. Distrustfully, the colonel keeps an eye on you from his wheelchair. All right. Okay, so look, cigar. The colonel smokes a small, nasty-smelling cigar. Right, so should I ask the colonel about everyone? Ask Colonel about Silly. You don't need to concern yourself, my cook. Ask about Rudy. I'm warning you, stay away from my nephew. Ask about Lillian. Go find Lillian. Ask about Gloria. My niece is my business. Ask about Gertrude. It's none of your concern. Ask about Henry. I'm not discussing myself with you. Ask about Jeeves. The staff is my business, not yours. All right. Ask about Fifi. Leave my maid alone. Ask about Clarence. You don't need to be involved in my business. Ask about Wilbur. You don't need to know nothing about my doctor. Ask about Ethel. My sister is none of your concern. Ask about Gloria. Whoops. Ask about Gloria. I don't have anything else to say about that. All right, I think I've asked him about everyone, so I think I'm going to call that good. So just keep going here. See what we can find in this room over here. It doesn't appear that this room has been used in a long time. However, it currently seems to be the guest room of Dr. Wilbur C. Fields. Oh, good. I have found the guest room of Dr. Fields. Let me look through your bag, just cuz. Look bag. It is Dr. Fields' bag. Look in bag. Since it belongs to Dr. Fields, you should leave it alone. Alright. Whatever you say. Yeah, I don't really want to go looting through all his things, because I'm afraid that it will get upset with me for doing so. Okay, so... Alright, bye, Colonel. I'll be coming by later for some of your famous fried chicken, you hear? I know you won't reveal the secret spice pack, the spice recipe that is the envy of the culinary world. So, Pole Armory. Well, the armory. Surprise! You find the whole armory opens to reveal a secret door. You have found a small hidden room in the house. Alright, so... look holes. Gertie isn't deserving of any of Henry's money. Why, she's not even a blood relative. What are you going to do about it, Mother? Well, I can certainly talk to Henry about her and those two brats of hers. You never change, do you, Mother? Never mind, Lillian. You and I will never agree on anything. All right. So that's that. This is the front upstairs hallway of the plantation house. A grand staircase leads down to the lower level. Yay, this game has railings. Although, if I know anything about Sierra games, it's still probably good that I save before I go down the steps. Because you never know when a cat might leap into your path. This is the front downstairs hallway of the big house. A grand stairway leads upstairs. Got it. Right. Just listen to that ticking clock. Really adds to the atmosphere. All right, let's check out the clock. Double French doors lead out back. Cool. So I think there's another secret passageway here. Whole clock. You pull on the grandfather clock and, to your surprise, find that the whole clock opens to reveal a secret door. You have found a small hidden room in the house. The doctor is alone reading a magazine. All right. It is 7:30. Time marches on. What a skinflint Uncle Henry is. Man, what I could do with his dough. How rich is he, darling? Don't know for sure. At least a couple mil. If he's so rich, why doesn't he keep this place up better? It's such a dump. The old miser wouldn't part with a penny if he could help it. Wonder if Fifi's getting any of his money, though. I bet he's trying to anyway. Why, she practically has him wound around her little finger, darling. It's disgusting. Speaking of disgusting, what are you going to do about Clarence? Oh, him. I've decided to break up with Clarence. I have a new beau, a director no less. He's such a doll. Clarence ain't gonna like it when we break it off. I don't trust him at all, the snake. Oh, darling, that reminds me. Remember that little medical problem I had? I don't trust Wilbur to keep it quiet. Could ruin my career if it got out. I've got to talk to him. You do that, my dear sister. As for me, I'm going to retire to my room for a while. Kiss, kiss. Well, cool. I guess that's those people. So I think there's probably another secret passage on the other side of the room. Since there is a mirror here against the wall. Whole mirror. You pull on the oval mirror and to your astonishment find that the mirror opens to reveal a secret door. Cool. You have found a small hidden room in the house. Alright. Look holes. I've offered her a fair deal many times for her property along the river, but the old biddy won't sell. Soon she's gonna force me into taking some action. What could you possibly want with that swampy land anyways? It's no good for anybody. Little do you know, Gertie, my dear, let's just say that I happen to know it's worth a great deal, and I have several rich potential investors who would back me up on any plan to exploit or develop it. Well, tell me. I've said too much already. They'll probably go and blab everything to Ethel. Oh, of all the nerve! Well, if I were Ethel, I wouldn't sell you any land, either. You're no better than a low-down snake in the grass. I don't know what my daughter sees in you. My affair with Gloria is none of your business. Besides, she doesn't care what you think. You're trying to exploit my daughter just like you try to exploit everyone else. Well, I've got the goods on you, mister. I know about your little racehorse scam. If you don't watch your P's and Q's, I'm going to tell everyone about it. Try it, lady. I've had enough of this. Ooh, intrigue. Racehorse scandal. And something. Some other things that I have no context to understand. All right. Time to go explore on the outside. Out the back door, a garden path encircles a small statue, then continues on through a lovely rose arbor. Panda's face stands as she turned into Barney Fife. Yeah, I'm sorry that my voice acting career is not going to take off from here. It's real creepy and dark out here. You shiver at the thought of venturing outside alone. Perhaps you ought to go back inside. All right. So let's go exploring the great outdoors. You are standing at the northwest corner of the house right outside the Colonel's study. Panda Space Stan says, I actually really like the voice acting. Thanks, Panda Space Stan. You see a rusted iron bell at the top of an old bell tower. A rope dangles a short distance beneath the bell while a ladder runs up the tower's side. Behind a weathered fence, you also notice the remnants of the old plantations fields. All right. You have come upon a ramshackle little playhouse. Hanging from a nearby tree, you see an old rope swing. Seeing these long ago playthings make you wonder about the children who used to live here. There's something a little disquieting just with the sheer fact that this is set on a southern plantation. In the west corner of the island, you see an old, dilapidated stable surrounded by an empty corral. All right. So what's in here? This is only one stall in this old stable. As there is an old broken down nag in the stall, you deduce this must be Blaze. Ah, so maybe this is the guy's racehorse? No, probably not. Okay. So I'll make note of that. Maybe I'll want to go back and take some of those things. You're at the southwest edge of the Bayou Island. The old road and fence have been overtaken by the rising swamp water. You are walking along the south edge of the Bayou Island. An old road runs along the old plantation's front wrought iron fence. In the distance, you see a carriage house. All right, let's check out the carriage house. You have come upon a rundown carriage house. Old crates have been piled before one of the doors. For obvious reasons, it has not been used as a carriage house for some time. Yep, it looks pretty dilapidated. I kind of, I mean, this definitely has like a lot of the qualities of an old text adventure game in terms of the amount of description that's included, but I actually kind of like it. You peer through the gloom of the old carriage house. Parts of a decrepit carriage lie in the right corner, and a small rowboat named Minnow rests in the left corner. All right. So it's on the workbench here. Look workbench. Look table. There is an oil can on the table. All right. Take oil can. Is oil can really one word? I don't know about that. Okay. Cool. So I guess I got points for that. So let's see. Maybe there's something in this carriage. Look in carriage. You look inside the decrepit carriage and find a crowbar. Thinking it might come in handy, you take it with you. Good. Okay. All right, let's keep snooping. You're standing at the west side of the circular gravel driveway leading to the old plantation house. I think one thing that really, what a wonderful view of the old plantation house. From here, you can almost imagine what it must have been like during its glory days. Gross. Anyways, yeah, I think one thing that really got me about this game when I played it way back in the day was just the atmosphere. I really like how gloomy everything looks. You are standing at the east side of the circular gravel driveway leading to the old plantation house. Yeah, and I mean they definitely like I feel like they actually put some care and attention into the sound design of the game, which is pretty impressive considering that a lot of it I think just comes out of the this quaint gazebo looks like it was once a nice spot for quiet reflection. Looking north, you see some tall hedges. Yeah, since I think this game kind of seems like it. I mean, it seems like probably the sound design or the sound at one point would have just come from the bleeps and boops of people's CPUs in many cases. But yeah, it really impresses me that even way back in the day they were putting care and attention into things like sound design. I'm gonna stop reading all of the place descriptions as much as I enjoy them, because I think they do repeat every single time you enter a new screen, which is pretty, isn't totally necessary. Oh, I guess it doesn't. I guess it doesn't repeat every time because I've been here before and it didn't show up with anything. Okay. I just want to make sure that I thoroughly explore everything that I can. Yeah, listen to those crickets, those cicadas and crickets chirping. I remember kind of wondering, like, how possible it was that someone might come try to, like, kill me, because this is a murder mystery game. been here before. At this end of the island, there is a small, quaint chapel. Behind it, you see an old family cemetery. All right, I think I'm gonna go into the chapel. Oh, actually, well, too late now, but I should have saved it at 7:30. Might actually be 7:45 now in the game universe. I don't quite remember. All right, so open door. Oh, well, yeah. This is the old plantation chapel. Above the pulpit, you see a beautiful stained glass window. All right. You notice some sagging floorboards near the pulpit. Okay. So that probably means I can pry them up, right? Pry boards with crowbar. I like how that crowbar seemed to like extend, like it was some ultra portable retracting crowbar. The floorboard has been pried open, exposing a small niche in the chapel floor. Look, niche. You're not close enough. Look, niche. Inside the niche, you see an old leather-bound Bible. Take Bible. After removing the brittle old Bible from the opening of the floorboards, you carefully open it. Written inside the front cover, you see what do we see? So it looks like some kind of genealogy sort of thing, like a log of all the people that, like a family tree, I guess. I'm not going to read all of it, but I guess it's cool if you want to take a look. Upon further searching through the old Bible, you notice a strange notation on the last page. It says, Sarah, our end is near. The bell will ring solemnly on our final night, and then will sound no more. Sir Lancelot will forever salute us. Do not weep for us, my child. We will watch over you. We love you. Do not ever forget, Mama. Huh. With a sad heart, you tenderly close the fragile Bible and reverently place it back in its hiding place under the chapel's floorboards. All right. So I think we've pretty much explored. Well, actually, I want to see what's behind this door here. It might just be a rear exit, but worth checking out. Oh yeah, it's just a rear exit. All right. So yeah, I think, well, I mean, other than the graveyard, I guess, which I don't really want to go in now. It seems like we've pretty thoroughly explored a lot of the stuff out here. So let's head on back to the manor. Fortunately, not anything like Nazi Manor in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, because I do not feel like using those number keys to punch Nazis anymore. Though there will be dead people, just not dead Nazis. All right. This appears to be the Colonel's study, as a large desk dominates the room. Upon the desk, you notice a small glass case. At the back of the room, two large cabinets also catch your attention. You feel better now that you're back in the house. It was scary out there. Yeah. So what's this on the desk? Also, maybe I can talk to Fifi. Look, desk. The large oak desk sits in the center of the room. Atop it, you see a small glass case. Look, glass case. You look through the small glass case and notice a little silver derringer mounted upon a blue velvet backing. Look, derringer. The small silver derringer is inside the glass case. Okay. Hey, Fifi, you wouldn't mind if I just went snooping around in these cabinets, would you? Open cabinet. Cautiously, you look inside the open door of the cabinet. Not surprisingly, part of the Colonel's weapons collection is housed there. Within the cabinet, you see an Australian boomerang, a steel cutlass, a pearl-handled dagger, a mace, and an antique crossbow. All right, wow. You are well equipped, Mr. Colonel. Colonel Sanders. All right, so let's keep moving on. So maybe I should try to talk to Fifi. So, talk Fifi. Fifi doesn't have time for idle chit chat. She's too busy cleaning the Colonel's study. Okay, well, I will. I guess Fifi's not very good at multitasking. But anyways, I will catch Fifi later, perhaps. This must be the library. You see many books of various and sundry topics displayed in the bookcases. Tucked into one wall, you notice an elevator shaft. All right. Would you like a drink? No, thank you. All right. So who is this again? Look, man. Dr. Wilbur. Okay, this is Dr. Fields. Dr. Wilbur C. Fields is a pudgy man in his mid-50s. He seems to be a nervous type and sweats profusely. You wonder about his medical practices and if he ever samples his own wares. You gather that he has been the Colonel's personal physician for many years. All right. Well, let's ask Wilbur about absolutely everyone. 'Cause that's what I like to do. All right, so ask Wilbur about Sally. Love her pecan pie. Ask about Rudolph. Rudy has no more morals than a rat. He has no right to pick on me. All right. Ask about Lillian. I haven't seen Lillian for quite some time. I remember her visiting here as a child. I understand she had some problems a while back. Ask about Gloria. Gloria's a beautiful girl, desirable girl. She was a patient of mine once, though I haven't seen her for quite some time. All right. Ask about Gertrude. I'm not well acquainted with Gertrude. I know her daughter, though. Ask about Henry. A boot. Henry's got more life in him than you might think. Yes, sirree. Ask about Jeeves. I don't think much about Jeeves. Ask about Laura. What about it? Ask about Clarence. Sometimes Clarence gets a bum rap. He not bad as some would have you think. Ask about Wilbur. I'm not discussing myself with you. All right. I think that's everyone. Did I ask him about Ethel? Ethel and Henry were never close. Consequence, I never saw much of her. Ask about Gloria. I don't have anything else to say about that. All right, I guess I already asked him about Gloria. I think I asked him about Rudolph and Laura and himself and Lillian and Ethel and Clarence. Okay. So we're good. We are good. All right, so let's move on now that we have asked him about everyone. Okay, this is the dining room. This is a very elegant dining room. It looks like the Colonel has some class after all. Okay, so that's that. I think I'm going to take a peek in there a little bit later. Right now, I want to go to parlor because I think there are some folks in there. You have entered the parlor of the old mansion. Against the back wall, you notice a sculpted marble bar, and in the corner, a parrot swings from its bird stand. All right. So what's up in here? Look, bar. The sculpted marble bar sports a beautifully finished ebony countertop. Upon the countertop, you see a decanter of cognac. All right. Would you like a drink? No, thank you. Look, decanter. Upon the countertop, you see a decanter of cognac. All right. How about this horse? Look, horse. A delicate figure of a horse decorates a small table. All right. Henry's into his horses, I guess. I'm going to just stand behind the bar and talk to this gentleman, whatever his name is. Clarence Sparrow is a dapper-looking man in his 40s. From what you have gleaned, he has been the Colonel's attorney for some time. Oh, he's an attorney. And seems to know the rest of the group as well. Just want to make sure that, yeah. Colonel's attorney sometimes he's interested as well. His manner is a bit on the curt side, and you can sense a bit of sneakiness here. Right? So a very suspicious lad. So I'm going to talk. Clarence sits there smoking a cigar. He doesn't answer. Well, can I ask you about people? Are you gonna answer that? Answer that, bud? Hope so. Ask about Seeley. I don't concern myself with the servants. Okay. Ask about Rudolph. I don't wish to discuss him, especially with you. You are not being very helpful. Ask about Lillian. Lillian, she's not much better than her mother. Those two make a good pair. Ask about Gloria. You're getting too personal here, young lady. Ask about Gertrude. I don't care to discuss her. Ask about Henry. My business with Colonel Dijon is private, young lady. Ask about Jeeves. I never bother with the servants. Ask about Fifi. Don't ask me about Fifi. Go ask the old cripple, Colonel, yourself. Ask about Laura. I don't know anything about it. Ask about Clarence. I'm not discussing myself with you. Ask about Wilbur. Why, are you sick? No, I'm fine, thank you. I asked about Gertrude. I asked about Ethel. Ask about Ethel. Why would you care about that old dame? She's nothing but a cheap drunk. Ask about Gloria. I don't have anything else to say about that. Alright, I guess I asked about her. Rudolph, Laura, Wilbur, Lillian, Ethel, Clarence, and Fifi. Okay, I've asked about everyone. How about this parrot here? Can I talk to the parrot? Talk parrot. Parrot cocks its head quizzically. Ask parrot about... Don't get any response. Okay, so I guess the parrot doesn't really say much. So let's keep moving on. see what else is cracking around here. All right. So let's look at this knight, or armor, I should say. They have a nice little, a very old suit of armor with one gloved hand holding a battle axe. Stands beside the stairway, although it's well polished, all of its joints are completely rusted. Okay, so I seem to recall that if you do this wrong, you can kill yourself. So I need to be careful. But I think I need to open his mask. So open helmet. The joints of the armor are hopelessly rusted. You can't move any part of it. Okay, so I do have that can of oil. So I'm going to oil helmet. Okay, cool. Using the power of the ghost, you have oiled a helmet. So open helmet. Oops. You carefully open the armor's visor and peek inside. Look in helmet. Peek inside. You see a small metal valve handle hanging by a hook inside the armor's helmet. You grab the valve handle. You also see an old yellow note pasted to the inside of the helmet. Curious about the old note, you read it. It says, "Our dearest daughter, Sarah, we knew you would know to look in the armor. But this war is terrible. We fear our end is near. In case you're not the only one to find this note, we won't give too much away. Use this valve handle with your favorite water nymph. Don't ever forget we love you very much. Love forever, Papa and Mama." All right. So I guess I can use this handle with the water nymph at some point. And that's that. So cool. I think I'm going to save again after having taken care of that. All right. So what else is cracking up here? This is a cozy guest room which Gloria and Gertie are sharing. All right, I guess that was important or something. Because it is now 8 o'clock, and this is the beginning of Act 2. Okay. So I could wait around here and listen to her snore, but I think I'm going to leave. And, oh, there seems to be something on the ground. Look around. Looks like someone dropped a white handkerchief on the floor. Take handkerchief. Okay. Look handkerchief. Okay. Cool. So it's what, 8 o'clock now? Save my game as 8 o'clock. All right. So what else is going on around here? Guess no one's in here. Is that other person in her bedroom? Nope. She left. Ethel? I think her name was Ethel or something. Lillian's mom, Ethel. Your friend. Alright, let's, maybe Henry. Henry's doing something cool. Just smoking a big old cigar, like always. Okay. Right. Looking for 2 people in one place that I can spy on or something. Because that always makes for fun stuff. Did something happen in here? A small table is lying on its side near a wide open window. Is that cigar smoke you smell? No. So, what is... Why this open window? Look, window. What could... Who could have opened the window, and why? Look out window? Curiously, you peer through the opened window into the darkness outside. Looking downward, you think you see something, but can't make out any details. How... How far off the ground are we? Alright. Someone's walking outside on the second-story veranda. Who could it be? Probably the perpetrator of Gertie's demise, I would assume. Okay. Obi-Wan. One important tool a good detective uses besides asking questions of people is to selectively reveal information to them and listen to their response. If you tell Gloria about Fifi, you may receive additional information about Fifi, or at least what Gloria thinks of her. Oh, that's kind of... Honey, if you've found any items you're confused about or would like more information about, try showing it to the others. They may reveal more information about it to you. Okay. Thanks, Daddy. Wow. I guess she's really lost it. Yeah, so that's kind of a cool mechanic. Definitely enhancing the conversational elements of this game. So I think it'd work a little bit better in a point-and-click interface than in a text parser interface. Just because text parsers, I think, are a little bit limiting by way of being too open, almost. Like, you're not really sure what your options are with a text parser, and at a certain point you just get so used to getting rejected for everything you try that you stop trying as many things. So it's good that they told you that you could do that, though. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, there's someone out there. Huh. Okay. That's kind of cool. So you actually do see some more dynamic stuff through windows and such. All right, it's 8:15. So what's going on here? I can't go on with this any longer. I must tell him about... Quiet. Let's go into the house to continue this discussion. Well, I guess I need to follow them, because I want to hear all about it. No privacy here, either. No, indeed. And there won't be wherever you're going, because I will follow you. Come on, let's go to the dining room. Alright, I think I can spy on them in the dining room, so I'll go ahead and do that. By opening this mirror, or pulling it as the case may be. So pull mirror. Great. And look holes. It's just not right. We've got to tell him about it. No, it'll work out, Wilbur. I've got some plans. How are you going to replace that 100 grand we took from Henry? Where would you get that kind of money? I know, people, I can do it. Trust me. Why are we so stupid as to buy into a racehorse anyways? And to use Henry's money? We should have known better. It would have worked out, Wilbur. It wasn't our fault that fucking horse broke his leg. All I can say, Clarence, is you'd better do something fast, because if you don't, I'm fessing up. I'll handle it, Wilbur. Just don't be so stupid and say something. I've gotta go. Remember, don't say nothing. Alright. Cool. So now I know I got the inside scoop on old Clarence and Wilbur. Wilbur. Alright. So let's see. I don't think I've been... Hey, they're gone. Alright. So what else is going on here? Let's head into the kitchen. This old house has a nice big kitchen. Cool, so there's a bunch of people here. Well, Lillian and Sally, I guess. Or Sealy, or however her name's pronounced. Now, Chili, it ain't no use getting yourself upset. Things have a way of working themselves out. I know, Celia, but it just doesn't seem right. Oh, hi, Laura. So, oh, hey, there's like a refrigerator or something here. Look, fridge. This game does not understand fridge. Look, box? You don't have it. Look, nice big kitchen. Look, ice. Is it ice box? Look, ice box, one word. This is your average run-of-the-mill ice box. Okay, so that's kind of annoying. Yeah, because that's something that you can very easily like want to open and explore, but it's hard to get the right noun for it. Okay, so how's your mama doing these days, Chili? Oh, you know, Mother Sealy. Okay, open icebox. Aha, a leftover soup bone. As it might come in handy, you grab it and take it with you. Cool. So maybe I should ask Lillian about people. I don't think I've really talked to Lillian, have I? Well, I certainly haven't talked to Seely, so I'll talk to Seely. You make the best bread, Seely. I just love it. Well, it'll be piping hot tomorrow morning. Talk Seely. I'm busy. Go on with you now. All right. I guess she doesn't want to talk to me. Talk Lillian. What you want, Laura? Ah, maybe I can interrogate Lillian about everyone. Don't think I have done that yet. If I have, I apologize. All right. Ask Lillian about Seely. If Seely wants you to know, she can tell you herself. Ask about Rudolph. Rudy gambles a lot, and I think he owes a lot of people a lot of money to some shady people. All right. Ask about Gloria. My cousin isn't as great as she pretends to be. I happen to know she was involved in a scandal in Hollywood and will never work there again. Ask about Gertrude. I could care less about her. Ask about Henry. I don't know what's wrong with him. I went in to say hello and he told me to leave him alone. He didn't used to treat me like that. Ask about Jeeves. I've noticed him making eyes at Fifi. Wonder if Uncle Henry knows about this. So I guess Henry's really gross affair with Fifi is common knowledge. Okay, so yesterday about Wilbur. Oh, Wilbur. I can't stand the man. In his own way, he's as bad as Mr. Sparrow. Hannah Space Dan says, "Sure, I'm always finding use for soup bones. Show soup bone. All right. I'm so proud of him, Missy Lillian. He's graduating from college, you know. All right. Show soup bone to Lillian. It's of no interest to me. Show soup bone to Seely. So? All right. Doesn't seem like they care very much about the soup bone, Panda Space Dan. You are standing at the northeast corner of the house, right outside the kitchen. Beside the kitchen door, you see a doghouse and a cellar door. Right. Okay. Come and get it. Oh, cool. There's a dog. So, probably need to give the bone to the dog, right? Give bone to dog. Okay. Oh, cool. So you're going to throw it out. There. For him to get. Poor old dog. Okay. I'm going to look in the doghouse because I can do that now. Look in doghouse. You peer into the dark interior of the doghouse and look around. What's this? Why, it looks like a necklace of small amethyst and quartz stones. Vargard must have found it someplace and brought it here. You quickly grab it. I guess Burgard is the name of the dog. Found someplace, brought it here. You quickly grab it and take it with you. All right. Cool. Well, I have this necklace. You know how they all are. It'll be fine, Missy Lillian. You see. Fan the Space Dan says, lies. It will be the murder weapon. Well, if the bone does become the murder weapon, I just screwed everyone because I gave it to the dog and no longer have it. Okay, so, hey, Seely, do you know what's up with this necklace that I found in the doghouse? Show necklace to Seely. My necklace! I was wondering where it got to. Well, Missy Laura, thank you. Cool. Give necklace to Seely. You don't have it. Okay, I guess you took it already. Cool. Well, can I talk to Celie now? I'm busy. Go on with you now. Okay. Guess she doesn't like me that much. Celie, could you go make me up some of that grease? Hush on that, Chile. Not now. All right. So I guess this game has some Gabriel Knight predecessing voodoo stuff in it, which is kind of cool. All right, I think it's, I'm going to say 8:15. So let's see. Is there anyone in these other rooms I can spy on? Poll clock. So let's see. Is there anyone in the billiards room? Look. Oh. Ah, good. Oh, hey, it's 8:45. You seem distant, babe. What's the matter? Well, darling, this is very difficult. What's difficult? Uh-oh. You and I want to end it. That was blunt. Are you joking or something? That's ridiculous. Why would anyone want to leave me? No, darling, I'm not joking. I have a new beau. He's a director. Wow. Yeah, well, I have to think about this. Guess she's not the most, whatever happened to It's Not You, It's Me? See you around, sweetheart. Alrighty. Well, that was that, I guess. Okay, so now I want to save as 8:45. I'm gonna head back out, and I'm gonna go to the billiards room and see what what's her name, Gloria has to say. Everything all right, Gloria? I suppose, darling. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Aunt Gloria. Please leave us alone, darling. This is a it's describing this area of the map to me as if there is not a woman lying dead on the ground here. Okay. This is the southwest corner of the mansion right outside the billiard room. Oh dear, it looks as if Gertie has accidentally fallen from her upstairs window and killed herself. Or was it an accident? Search Gertie. Search Gertie. You quickly examine Gertie's body and see that she died of a broken neck. You can see no clues as to what might have happened. Tell Gloria about Gertie. Mother! Oh no, it can't be! You're very mean. There's nothing there. Oh. She disappeared somehow. Right. I kind of feel like... Okay, so time didn't pass. That's why they're both still in the billiard room. Last time I went in there, it was just Gloria, but that's because time had passed, and I didn't want time to pass this time. Okay. So what else? What else do I want to do? Okay. So what's going down up here? Ah, this is Gertie's room. She fell to her death. This appears to be another guest room that Rudy and Clarence are sharing. Leave me alone, you creep. All right. Well, good old Rudy. Being a creep. All right. So should I talk to Rudy? See what's up with him. Talk, Rudy. You know, Laura, you're a very attractive girl. Oh, really? Okay, so I guess I should probably ask him about stuff. So I'll ask him about people. Tell Rudy about Gloria. Or no, it wasn't Gloria, it was Gertie. That can't be true. Not Mother. Okay, so he's gonna go out and check. A short time later. You're loony. There's nothing there. All right. Ask about Seely. She kind of gives me the creeps. Ask about Rudy. Not discussing myself with you. Ask about Lillian. You know, I've always been a little leery of her. I'm not sure she's all there, if you know what I mean. My sister's a swell gal, and I don't like to have people say otherwise. I'm sure she's just resting in her room. No, she is not. Ask about Henry. Uncle Henry and I don't always agree on the proper way which one should lead their life, but he'll soon come around. Ask about Jeeves. Hardly even notice him. He seems very quiet, don't you think? Yes, I've noticed that too. About Fifi. I know what she's after. I've got her completely pegged. Ask about Clarence. We would all be much better off if my uncle would just get rid of him. Ask about Wilbur. You don't want to go near that old lech. I think that's everyone. Colonel, Rudolph, Laura, Wilbur, Lillian, Ethel, Clarence. Ask about Clarence. And I ask about Clarence. Have anything else to say about that? All right. All right, so I think that's all for Rudy. Okay. what more can I find? Ah, Henry is no longer here. So, look, mantle. A miniature replica of a cannon from the Spanish-American War sits in the center of the mantle above the fireplace. Look, cannon. It is a miniature replica of a cannon from the Spanish-American War rendered in pewter and wood. Look in cannon. You see a tarnished brass key hidden inside the barrel of the cannon. Take key. You remove the key from the barrel of the cannon and take it with you. Cool. So I'm gonna save my game again, because I've done a bunch of cool stuff. All right. Just one other thing that I just thought of that I might want to check out is the basement, which is right out here. I saw it a couple times when I was messing with the dog. Bogey. Okay, so open door. Just do that yourself. Look. This is dog house and cellar door. Open cellar. Cool. This must be the butler's room. Actually, it's not too bad considering it's down in the cellar. Interesting. So, anything I can do down here? Look, Jeeves. Jeeves, the Colonel's imposing butler, though you find him somewhat good-looking, he nevertheless gives you a disconcerting feeling of secretiveness. You have noticed that Jeeves generally keeps to himself and seems to talk in little more than monosyllables. You wonder about him. Look, dresser. See a small dresser here. Look on dresser. Look on top of dresser. See nothing special. Okay, well, I have no idea what that little box is. Look, box. A box of crackers is sitting on the nightstand next to Jeeves' bed. Maybe I can take the crackers. You ask Jeeves if you can have the crackers. He's asleep on the bed. He nods his head in approval. Hey, well, I just wandered in here. Wondering if I can have these crackers that you have just sitting on your dresser. All right. Poor guy. Can't even get some rest. Okay, so now I think I might be good to, losing my train of thought. Now I think I might be good to go and see the, Wilbur. Dr. Wilbur Feels. Dr. Feels. Which I think he's up here. When I just looked up here, it triggered the clock moving to 9. Which probably means that he's going to end up dead. Because that seemed to be the pattern last time. Okay. I get the point. I can probably skip through that. Sorry. Look, Wilbur. I think I've talked to him pretty thoroughly. Tell Wilbur about Gertie. Oh no, I better go check on that. He has a quite rotund frame. A short time later. You're crazy, girl. Gertie's not there. Alrighty. So, yeah, I have a feeling that if I just leave and go back in, he's going to be lying there dead, right? Something looks wrong here. A chair has been kicked over, and there are signs of a struggle on the floor. Okay, well, not sure where he is now. So, look, floor. Fireplace poker has been dropped on the library floor. You see some small pink feathers scattered upon the floor. Take poker. Not close enough. Take poker. Ah, there's someone wandering around outside. As you retrieve the fireplace poker, your eyes happen to fall upon some small pink feathers scattered upon the floor. Take feathers? You see no sense in carrying around a bunch of feathers. Alright. Look table. You spy an open magazine on the library table. Why, this must be the magazine that Wilbur was reading. Read magazine? You read the name of the magazine. It's called The Racehorse Quarterly. Now, examining the open page, you see a picture of a beautiful thoroughbred named Sunny Boy. The name Sunny Boy has been circled in red. What the? Interesting. All right. Okay. Well. Maybe your friend's hungry. She keeps coming in here. Yeah, I'm fine. Do I have the crackers? Just want to make sure I have the crackers. Yep, 7 crackers. All right. Okay. So time to check out Dr. Feels. And if I leave and re-enter, he's probably dead again. So, take poker. And it's 9 o'clock, so I better save my game as 9. And there goes that person walking around outside again. Don't know who they are. Okay, so maybe if I walk along here, the thing won't follow me. There we go. Okay, so I will not be slain by the chandelier this time. Great, so I think there's a secret I can discover here by spying on people, which is what I do best. Ah, he seems to be pacing around the room. So perhaps he doesn't actually need to be in that wheelchair. Well, let's look in some of these other cabinets. Cabinet. Ah, there appears to be a cane. It's left an old cane behind. Take cane. Okay. Cool, I have a cane. One place I have not been is up here in the attic, which I believe is Fifi's room. Stairs lead to a third level of the house. There is a doorway in front of you and another to the right. Right? Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. So, what's up, Fifi? Are you in here? Cool. This must be Fifi's room. Although her room is in the attic, she has fixed it up nicely. Alright, I guess they have Jeeves sleep in the cellar, and they have Fifi sleep in the attic. That's nice of them. Look, table. 2 glasses sit on the table near the cognac decanter. Ah, so she brought the decanter up. Look, decanter. Because I believe that was downstairs in the parlor before. Looks like fine cognac. Alright, cool. Well, can I talk to Fifi now? Mademoiselle, s'il vous plaît, please, I want to read my book. Oh, mademoiselle, Jeez is nothing but a big pussycat. Alright, I guess I should now talk to her because I have not been able to do that before. So, ask about Sally is too meddlesome for her own good. About don't tell anyone, but I fear that man. Yeah, he is kind of a creep, isn't he? Ask about Lillian. I sort of feel sorry for the girl, but she gives me the creeps. People don't seem to like Lillian very much. Ask about Gloria. I am very nervous about her. She gives me the bad looks. Alright. Ask about Gertrude. Excuse-moi, mademoiselle, but I wish that old biddy would stay out of Henry's life. I think that family would hurt Henry if they could. Alright. How about Henry? I know that Henry seems like the old grouch, but he is really a very warm and generous man. Take my word for it. Oh, I guess I do. Ask about Clarence. I tried to tell Henry not to trust that man, but he does not listen to me. Okay, I think that's everyone. About Ethel? I open my mouth too much already, but Henry is not happy with his sister. He is ashamed of her. Okay, so I really do think that is all of the people. Yep, okay, cool. So we've heard Fifi talk about spread some gossip to me, so that's good. So let's head on downstairs. All right, so I don't think I did take that cane, but I don't think I actually finished looking in these places, so maybe I should do that. Pull mirror. All right. So look holes. There's nothing of interest in the parlor. Oh, that's the parlor. Okay. So parlor and dining room. Oh, okay. These were not the ones that I was wanting to look in. It was the ones upstairs. The ones near my bedroom where I started the game. Okay. So some up here, and I think here's where I found the cane. Old cabinet. Look holes. Here we go. 9:15. Who is this so-called director that Gloria is seeing now? Why, I ought to punch his lights out for getting between me and my gal. Gloria was never your gal, just because she went out with you a couple of times. You thought you owned her. Dalliance? Haha, why you're the one who can't make a commitment to anyone. You're just trying to sink Gloria down to your lousy level. You ain't good enough to kiss the ground she walks on. You're nothing but a low-class jerk. Quit butting in between me and Gloria. This is none of your business. I'll handle it the way I want, and I won't be asking your permission. I'm warning you, Jack. If I see you near my sister again, I'll cut you up with my little pieces and feed them to the dog. Got it? Alright. So, probably should save my game as 9:15, because that is the time in this game. Right. So, 9:15. So I think it's Gertie's room, Wilbur, and what's his name's. Oh yeah, I think Wilbur Field's room is off of Henry's, if I'm not mistaken. So I want to check out that since he seems to have disappeared. Okay. So, oh, his bag's not there anymore. Look bed. The Murphy bed has been pulled down for Dr. Fields to sleep on. All right. Cool. All right. So, it's been a little while since I've been outside, so I think I'll head out in that direction. So let's go. That was the actual one that I wanted. So I don't want to go into Lily's playhouse just yet because I don't think I'm ready for time to move forward, and that is the triggering event for that. So, okay. Okay. So it's a chapel. Looking for. I guess she is drunkenly wandering around out here. So, yeah. Cool. So... Where are you going? Who is she again? Ethel. Wandering drunkenly through the night. Oh, Ethel. What are we ever going to do with you? Alright. I feel like maybe there's some things that... Oh, where does this path go? I guess I've been here before. I didn't think I had, but okay. There's that. There's this garden thing here. Private little garden, completely surrounded by a large hedge. You wonder why. Okay, I do not think I've been back here. This is a poor but clean shack here at the edge of the old sugarcane fields. Nearby, you see a small chicken coop. Right? Well, I'll see if anyone's home. Maybe this is where Celie or Sully lives. Not sure. Nice to see you again, Missy Laura. Why don't you come in? Celie's place looks quite cozy and comfortable. She's managed to make a home out of a little old shack. All right? Cool. Finn, you want, you can sit a spell and we'll visit. Nice. We'll do just that. I want to thank you for getting back my healing necklace. I've been feeling kind of poorly lately. Cool. I think I've asked her about pretty much everyone, so I'm not gonna mess around with that. So, bye. Okay. Stand. All right. So cool. I found where Celie lives. So that answers that mystery. The mystery of where Celie lives. Stove. Coffee bot sits on the stove. Take coffee. I've never been fond of coffee. All right. Now I still haven't found. Still haven't found. What's his name? Wilbur. Wilbur Fields. So I don't know where he's ended up. But so maybe I should, I don't know, maybe he's out. I mean, I guess Gertie or whatever her name was outside, so maybe he is too. Anything else I can do with you, Celie? Have anything else to say to me? Not. Come in, Laura. Okay. So wait, can I take anything from your shack? Look table. Single carrot on the kitchen table captures your attention. Alright, I'm going to take that carrot. Before taking the carrot, you look at Celie for permission. She nods her approval. That, you take the juicy-looking carrot for yourself. Cool. So maybe I can use it in a King's Quest-like way and lead a goat to a bridge to buck off a troll. That sounds likely. Alright, so Wilbur, I'm going to go looking for you before the time is triggered forward. And your body disappears, presumably. Not sure what this is. It's a statue of Lee. Look, statue. Resemble a colonel and full officers of Gallia. Okay, well. So what else can we find out here? The barn. And oh my. Oh no, what's happened to Wilbur? Someone must have hit him over the head and killed him. Nervously, you look behind you, but there's no one there. So, search Wilbur. With trembling hands, you search Wilbur's body and confirm your suspicions that he died by a tremendous blow to the head. What's this? Why, it's Wilbur's monocle. Thinking it might come in handy. You take it with you, alright? Stealing from the dead, Laura. Stealing from the dead. Look, monocle. Cool. Maybe I can use it to examine some things in my inventory. That seems like a very adventure gaming kind of thing. Oil can poker. So what might... cane handkerchief. Okay. Examine handkerchief with monocle. You carefully examine the white handkerchief using Wilbur's monocle, much like a magnifying glass. Why, what's this? You see a small EP in one corner of the white lace trim. EP. Whose initials does that match? Ethel, maybe? Ethel's drunk, though. I don't think she did it. Richard, Ethel. Yeah, it is Ethel's, because it's Ethel Prune, but I really don't think it was Ethel. So that seems like it's probably a red herring, I'm guessing. Unless it was secretly Ethel all along, drunkenly murdering everyone. Okay, so... Examine poker with monocle. Examine the entire fireplace poker with monocle. Oh, there are traces of blood on it. Alright, so I guess this was the murder weapon. And can I give this horse a carrot? Give carrot to horse. You hold the carrot in front of the Blaze's nose, begins to cautiously sniff at it. He then gently takes it into his mouth and eats it. He looks at you and whinnies slowly, as if in friendship. Aw, that's nice. So can I go into your pen now? Of course. I only want to save my game to ensure nothing bad happens. Right. Take lantern. Cool. Thank you, horse. Close gate. Nice. Okay. All right, so I think thought I heard something. Is Ethel still wandering around drunkenly? All right, so another thing that I kind of remember from this game is that you can. No, I don't want to save. I don't want to make that mistake. Oh, I do want to save actually. Save here. Okay. Oh, here comes Ethel. Hey, Ethel. Oh, back so soon, Laura. All right. So one thing I remember is that you can ring the bell, but you need to oil it first. Oil bell, then... Alright, so I think you need to be careful here, because it'll actually come crashing down on you if you're not careful. So I'm going to try to... You need the cane to do this. Pull... Okay. So look, bell tower. See the rest of them by a rope dangles a short distance beneath the bell, while ladder... Okay, so I think I want to pull rope with cane. Reaching up with the cane, you hook it and crash, it falls down. Whew, that was close. All right. So, look bell. What's that attached to the bell? It's some sort of old metal crank. Cool. Not close enough. Okay, thinking it might be useful, remove the crank from the bell and take it with you. Cool. All right, so now I think I might be ready to advance to 9:30. So I will save my game right before doing so, just in case I regret it for some reason, but I don't think I will. So let's go in here. Open door. You're inside a leaky old playhouse. And then he said, "You're not going to say anything to me?" Talk to Lillian. Huh? What are you doing here, Laura? Ask Lillian about Dollhouse. It would appear that Lillian is more interested in reading a book to some old dolls than talking to you. It'd probably be best to leave her alone right now. All right. Bye, Lillian. Ah, here's Ethel. Tell Ethel about Lillian. How's she about you, snort? Alright. see what's going on inside the house now. Place is still roughed up pretty bad. Want to make sure that I do not step where the chandelier can come crashing down on me.
I'm so sorry.
Why are you apologizing? Fifi. What are you doing here, Fifi? Oh, hey. Cool. So I guess her and Jeeves are hanging out together. Or not Jeeves, it's, gross. Stop it! Get out of my room, now! You'll regret that, you little vixen. Oh god, that guy's gross. Okay, yeah, it wasn't Jeeves, it was Rudy. Alright, Rudy, you are not a nice guy. I'm gonna go and smack you upside the head. Alright. Okay. Ah, no elevator. Just want to check out the elevator, because I haven't done that yet. Great. So I don't want to fall, because I think you can fall by pressing against that. Pressing against that barrier there. Oh man, I can also die by walking through the center of the carpet. Okay, so maybe the elevator's here. Yep, all right. So use elevator. Don't have it. Look elevator. It's odd to see a newfangled elevator in this old-fashioned house. How else would the Colonel get up or down the stairs? Push up. Cool. We can go up again. You firmly push the handle, but the darn elevator won't move. Can I unlock elevator? Faint click is her. Oh, gosh. Okay. So yeah, that was kind of annoying. I basically had to look up the solution online because it was a text parser issue. I was typing unlock panel, and I really needed to unlock elevator, which doesn't really make much sense because it was the panel that she was looking at, but whatever. Because, you know, the elevator's already unlocked, but whatever. I mean, okay, so that's the first text parser glitch thing that I've encountered in this game so far. So, I mean, by the track record of some of the previous Sierra games, it's not too bad. Push. All right. So now I am in the attic. That's cool. What a dark and creepy attic. It helps to have the moonlight shining in through those big windows. Among all the junk, a stack of old newspapers catch your eye. Cool. Alright, so I'm in this attic. So just 1 second here. So look floor. Actually, let's look for it. See nothing unusual. Are those papers? Look papers. Seems to be an old stack of 1890s editions of the Times-Democrat. As you look through them, an October 18th, 1898 edition catches your interest. You begin reading. New Orleans, Louisiana. Colonel Henry Dijon came home today after spending several months in the hospital following injuries in the recent Spanish-American War. Colonel Dijon took several bullets to his pelvic and shoulder areas as he attempted to carry a seriously injured fellow soldier to safety. Incredibly, though injured himself, he managed to make it safely behind American lines. Colonel Dijon was duly decorated and discharged with honor by the U.S. Army. New Orleans welcomes home a true American war hero. Is that why the colonel's in a wheelchair? You wonder. But he can actually walk. So I don't know if that really explains that. So what else is up here? Look, trunk. See an old interesting trunk. Open trunk. Something you want in the trunk. Okay, so it's down here. Anything else? Ah. It's dark back here in the attic. The moonlight from the large windows doesn't light this part of the attic very well. Through the gloom, you can see piles of uninteresting boxes and old junk. However, there is an old trunk that does interest you. Okay, so this is the trunk I want to look in. So, look in trunk. Not close enough. I was. Peering into the open trunk, you see an army clothing and various paraphernalia. This must be where the colonel keeps his old army gear. Lying on top of everything else, you notice a large officer's cape, a pair of leather gloves, a colonel's hat, and an old pair of army boots. All right. So, cool. I don't know if I can take any of those things. So, take clothes. They don't belong to you. Okay, yeah. This isn't that type of game, I guess, where you just pick absolutely everything up. So... push down. Let's go back downstairs. Push down. Cool. I guess Gloria is going to be the next victim. That would seem to indicate that. Right. Well, as the somber clock dongs 10 o'clock, I think I will be concluding my stream of the Colonel's Bequest and taking it up again on Monday of next week. And in the meantime, I will be streaming the Splunky Daily Challenge for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you can expect those around 8:30 or 9 o'clock. And then I'll be back to streaming the adventure game, Colonel's Bequest, on Monday at 9 o'clock. So thanks for joining me. Enjoy this little jazz interlude. And I will see you on Monday. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, but then I'll see you for the next exciting chapter of the Colonel's Bequest on Monday. So thanks for watching.